So for me, leadership is about a whole lot of things. Leadership is about looking after your mates, standing next to them in trouble. It's not that he's got a battering from his wife before he turned up in office, which all of us get battered every now and then, maybe twice or thrice a week. So get battered by the family people, come to office, and then the last thing you need is your boss jumping on your shoulders. So as a boss, it's about leadership is about helping your own mates and your own people at the right time, because I am a firm believer that when people like us who wanted to play for India, students like you who want to be successful in life in a corporate world, get into a job, get into a system, they want to do well. I've always proceeded on life with the belief that all of us here wants to succeed and wants to do well. So that's the time when a leader, somebody who really wants to create a team and create a winning team, not just create a team, create a winning team, needs to stand by the colleagues and make sure that they are at a comfort level to do the job. You need to be strong as well. You need to pass on the message that listen, I'm here to help you, but I need performance. I need discipline in this team, and I need you to work hard. Because whether you're a captain or whether you're a leader of a corporate, whether you're a player, you're just one of the members or CEOs or manager, there's no substitute to work. You will not become a doctor by sitting in a coffee shop. You will not become an MBA by sitting in the Panwala Dukan. You have to be with your books and putting in your efforts. You will exactly get what you put in, and that's the same for everyone, whether it's for me, whether it's for you, whether it's my little daughter back at home. It's about what you put in. And I would rather have an interactive session with you in due course and answer probably a bit of questions of yours. But for me, I just keep it short and simple. A lot of people will talk about leadership. A lot of people will give you a huge number of ideas, huge number of big lines and write pages. But for me, leadership is about trust. What you develop among your teammates if you want to be successful. It's about being at the side of your colleagues when they are in trouble, when they are down, because we all human beings are sensitive. We all human beings have our emotions. It's about being next to them when their emotions are down, because the entire world will be with you when you're up. But when you're down, it's about your captain coming and standing next to you and trying to take you forward. And it's about creating an environment where you're nice, where you're gentle, but quietly from behind you're strong enough to make sure that you're working towards the goal. Because whether you're a captain of a team or a CEO, the company will want profits, and that doesn't come by without working hard. So for me, these are the three basic things of a leader, and you must remember when you go forward in life, don't complicate things, because the biggest mistake we do is by complicating. Just keep it simple. 2 and 2 gets you 4, and lead a life and work towards what you want to work. And to become a leader, the only way you'll get to the top of whatever you want to do is by working hard. Because in office, in a ground, in a team environment, there's so many people looking at you, and people know what's happening. If you put in time in the nets, if you're putting time at your desk and trying to do things, your boss or your captain notices. And I can bet you in life that at the end of the day, we all talk about politics in life. He's got favored, he's been picked because he's from Bombay, he's been picked because the captain comes from Chennai, he plays for Chennai, Virendra Sehwag gets picked because Delhi is a good team in the IPL. At the end of the day, over a period of time of 6-7 months, that will get neutralized by your efforts. Because everyone's watching you, and if you give your results, if you are good at what you do, you cannot be stopped for long. And when I walked in, some of your members asked me, and I was doing a short interview before I walked in here, and asked me that, what is it that you had to make sure that you came back and did well all the time? And I said, and I actually believed in it, and I still tell with a group of people who I work with in my office, that every morning I woke up, I believed that I could score runs for India. I'm 40 years old now. I haven't played for India for 3 years. I just finished playing IPL last year, and believe me, even I wake up this morning and I have people at my office who first thing who don't come and talk about work in office, they come and talk about cricket. So I keep telling them that you give me 2 months to train, I'll still come and get runs for India. So and that is the reason. I think that is the reason I have succeeded over a period of time, and it's the belief that every time I came back into a cricket environment, every time I went past that rope on a cricket ground, I believed that I could succeed. If I walked into that rope believing that I might fail, a good delivery from a Pollock or a Donald or a Jimmy Anderson is going to get me out, I will never succeed. The best thing once Gordon Greenwich told me, and I asked him, because he had finished playing cricket, he was a great West Indian player. I said, as an opening batsman, because I just started to open in one-day cricket, I asked him, as an opening batsman, what would you talk to yourself before a game? He said, Saurav, I played the new ball all my life, and I played some of the greats, great fast bowlers of world cricket, like Lilly, Thompson, Pascoe, Willis, Botham. And I said that the only thing I had to put out of my mind was the slip cordon. And because I took guard on a first day pitch in England or Australia, you had 3 slips a gully, probably 4 slips, short leg. And if I took guard thinking that I might make it to the second slip or the first slip, invariably it went. Subconsciously it went. So all my life, at nets, before training, the night before a game, I tried to put that out of my mind, that all what I see is everything in front, so that I manage to hit the ball in front. So it's about belief, it's about believing that you will succeed at this level in whatever you do, and just pursuing your goals. In the course of it, you will become a leader, because if you're good, people will give you responsibilities, and with that comes trust, creating a team, standing behind your team all the time, and making sure that when they're mentally and physically down, you're with them. That's all I had to say, because I didn't want to complicate this lovely Friday morning. It must be a weekend for you. I hope you enjoyed with whatever little bit I said, and if you have any questions, you're free to ask me.